I'm actually not too nervous this time because I'm happy with my dish. But then when you sort of put it down to them and you sort of step back, you're kind of like, oh, okay, could have I done something else? Could have I changed it? Because they sort of look at you so serious as if, is this the best you got? And you're kind of like, yes, it is.
60 minutes to reinvent 3 quintessential Kiwi classics. And your time starts now.
I've made lots of macaroni cheeses in my life and I love the flavour of macaroni cheese, but in recent times my macaroni cheese has been made with cauliflower and I think, well, that's a reinvention.
Hi, Maren.
Hi, Josh.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Do you do mac and cheese as well?
Cauliflower's the new grain, so I've reinterpreted it with cauliflower.
No pasta?
No, it's
controversial.
It's modern, though.
So I'm going to reinvent roast lamb. I'm really happy with getting lamb. I'm going to go with the classic flavours. Going to stick with, you know, mint and rosemary. I feel like I can pull something out that'll taste really good.
What are you doing?
I'm taking the ribeye out of this. I'll do 2. And see, it's got fat all through it.
Yeah.
And so that'll cook up really, really
And really
nice.
tender, that's the eye right there?
That's the eye there, and it'll cook up beautifully.
And then what's the twist? Obviously that's going to cook really, really well.
I'm going to pan roast that.
Yes.
And then I'm going to make a broth.
All right, enough chatter.
Yeah.
With my reinvention of the mac and cheese today, I'm trying to make it more fine dining and sort of spruce it up so it's, you know, restaurant quality.
You see that? Chris, what's going on? You are just the worst. Get your head in the game. Clean up your bench.
Yeah, always. Start of a champion.
Today for the reinvention test, I'm making gnocchi and cheese. Gnocchi with a cheese sauce, some bacon crumb and parmesan crisps with a parsley oil. There is that element of the unknown, never having made gnocchi before, and the timing with that.
How you going?
Good, thank you.
Just cut those potatoes up a bit.
I just don't want them to dry out too much.
Are they going to cook on time?
Yeah, I put them into boiling water, so they hopefully should be good.
Feeling confident?
Yeah, I am. Yep, feeling really good.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
So what are we cooking? Mac and cheese?
Yes, I was hoping for anything but this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna make like a open lasagna type thing with like a chorizo crumb, 3 cheese sauce.
Watch that cream over there.
Oh.
That's probably my
Sorry
fault,
about
isn't
that.
it? I'll take that one.
I'll be making a spiced trifle. It's a take of the Indonesian desserts called rujak, which is a spiced fruit salad.
It's sort of like happy as a platform for you to be creative and reinventive as well. So I'm pretty happy, and hopefully I'll get all the balance and flavors right in the end.
That is 20 minutes gone, guys. Don't underestimate this challenge. A bit of a cracker, this one. We want good results. 40 minutes left to go.
So I'm scrubbing and peeling the potatoes to start the confit process.
My understanding of a classic Kiwi lamb roast is it tend to be a bit dry and it's often served with potatoes and peas and carrots. I need to be very careful about each component all being seasoned perfectly and how they work together.
Was there any doubt? Were you always going to, when you saw the lamb, you're always going to go lamb?
First I saw the lamb, I was like, hallelujah.
And so what's your twist? Tell us about your dish.
Secret, polenta triangles.
Polenta triangles.
Yeah.
And remember, it's your challenge. We're expecting big, big things, OK? How you going, Ben?
Good. How are you?
You all right?
Getting there.
Back on dessert again.
Oh, man.
So what are you going to do?
So I'm doing a bit of a modern take on Mum's Christmas Day trifle. So getting some beautiful citrus shortbread in there.
All right. Hey, well, good luck.
Cheers.
I'm not sure why Haley gave me trifle. Probably knows that desserts aren't quite my forte, but I've been doing a heck of a lot of practice on them over the last 3 days. So I'm quite keen to just get my hands stuck in and try to churn out the absolute best I can.
So I'm taking my dish up to the judges and I'm just trying to stay positive and not cry again. Nothing is perfect on my dish and a whole bunch of average elements could send you home.
Mac and cheese today for you.
Yeah. It's got lasagna sheets. It's like an open mac and cheese, and then there's a few layers with some caramelized onions, some breadcrumbs, some prosciutto, and just a white sauce.
Yeah, nice to see you're not emotional.
Just trying my life.
You made a promise not to.
I know.
I know. Pull it together. Shall we let you go before you... Yes. See you. Bye.
See you, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
Right, guys, what do you think of the presentation?
Oh, I just think it looks modern, it looks interesting, it looks restaurant sort of quality straight off.
Couldn't have said it better. I'm really looking forward to trying it.
Great.
Let's try it.
It is absolutely gorgeous. Crispy sheets of pancetta, pasta, caramelised onions, mushrooms, chorizo.
I love it. That's one of the yummiest things I've tried today. It's really, really good. But that pasta is cooked and made beautifully.
What I love about it is this is taking the humble macaroni cheese and just elevating it to a completely different level of satisfaction.
I just want to know who's going to get to the last bit before you guys
Go on, let's have a little bit more. Here you go.
I'm actually not too nervous this time because I'm happy with my dish. But then when you sort of put it down to them and you sort of step back, you're kind of like, oh, okay, could have I done something else? Could have I changed it? Because they sort of look at you so serious as if, is this the best you got? And you're kind of like, yes, it is.
So tell us about your reinvention of the classic New Zealand lamb roast.
Well, I used to hate it smothered in gravy because I never used to be able to taste the lamb. So I wanted to make lamb the hero with some crispy potatoes, but I've done polenta, and so I love the crunch of them and the parmesan through it.
OK, Hayley, thank you very much. You can leave us to taste.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hayley.
Enjoy.
It's unusual, but I really like the look of it because it just looks so delicious. The pea puree is beautifully done, the tomatoes are beautifully roasted, the capsicums are really nicely roasted, the polenta chips are delicious.
For me, it's got probably more of a Mediterranean feel than a Kiwi reinvented lamb roast, but really pleasant.
Hayley's done another pretty good job on this dish.
I take my plate up to the judges, and for what it was in the last 3 minutes, it looks okay. My plating's really, really good when I have the time to do it, but I'm leaving myself no time at all to do it.
I can tell that you really want to be here. I can tell you that you really want to go all the way.
I do,
and,
yeah.
You know, so that's there, but it seems to be this disconnect somewhere about when the challenges come that you're just a bit too relaxed, you know?
Yep.
You've got to, like, just, right, this is it. I've got an hour. I am going to knock it out of the ballpark. What have I got to do first? What do I have to, you know, where's my timing at? And that's what we're looking for, and that's what you've got to work on.
Yeah, I'm really hoping just to get sort of one more chance to prove myself. And, you know, hopefully all the sort of cards fall in its place and I'll make sure that it happens.
Well, Chris, we're really hoping as well. It's time for us to taste. Thanks, mate.
Okay, boys. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.
Cheers, mate.
Thoughts?
It's odd. I don't understand the mint.
No, straight
for
away.
starters.
Let's take the mint away.
3 little dots of puree, you know, a little twirl on there. He's got nice colour on it, which is something. But I don't know. I don't know where he's going with this.
I just think he ran out of time at the end and it was just a little bit of, let's get it on the plate.
It's a big reality check, I reckon.
I mean, I think he's given us some sort of rendition of mac and cheese. You know, his bacon and the cheese and the pasta's nicely made, and he has made nice little raviolis. The pea actually works with it quite nicely. So it has some interest there, but it's not his best dish, and he just seriously needs to pick up his game. He can't keep going on like this, having... How many in a row is that now? You know, where he's either cut himself or burned himself or, you know, not quite got there or give me one more chance. You know, he seriously just needs to pick up his game.